Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor. So right now we have a very exciting time in the crypto market. We have Bitcoin touching 70,000 USD for the first time in quite a long time, it seems, but in reality, it's only been a few months. But, those were definitely a long feeling few months. Nonetheless, let's look at this Bitcoin chart to start off our live stream. And there we have it. There we have it, lads. A very clean breakout of the channel. Very convincing daily candle, just closed. And I'm not surprised at all. We saw this move coming from a mile away, you could say. But for a long time, we were anticipating this breakout. And it's looking very, very good right now. All right. So what needs to happen? What needs to happen to make this breakout real? Quite simple. Exactly the same analysis we've been sharing here on the channel for, again, a long time. We've been doing this daily live stream for, I don't know, what's it been, like 5 weeks or something now? I haven't been keeping track of time. But we've been saying the same thing, right? We got to flip and hold 68,500. We are above 68,500 currently. If we go back and we retest this level, it needs to hold as support. It's really that simple. Like, it's really not complicated stuff here. We go and retest 68,500. We must hold that. And then this breakout is real. Do I think that this is a real breakout? Yes, I absolutely do. I absolutely do. This is an 8-month range breakout here. And we also are in a very critical time in the market with the election just around 8 days away, or give or take. Trump has a very convincing lead currently. Continues to grow here on Poly Market. And again, a Trump victory is just going to send this market even further. It's going to be like the FOMC rate cut day back in September. And the market just sent. So this is awesome. This is really awesome, guys. And I'm sure you're all pumped just as I am. If you're pumped, smash up that like button. Again, one like goes a very long way here in the channel. It means a lot to me. So please go ahead and smash that like. All right. So exciting times, lads. Very, very exciting times. That's Bitcoin. Now, some of these other ones like Ethereum still very much lagging behind. Ethereum is still trading in this range. And, the range high is up here at $2,700, $2,800. We're currently trading at $2,585. So what is the reason why Ethereum is lagging? Well, Vitalik Buterin, one of the co-founders and really the main head of the Ethereum Foundation, he tweeted today that might give us some insights on why Ethereum is underperforming so much. So let's go ahead and take a look at this tweet. So Vitalik put out a tweet saying, possible futures of the Ethereum protocol, part 6, the splurge. This one Twitter anon asked a question. He says, is Vitalik retarded, ? And Vitalik Buterin himself responds, yes. So if you're wondering why Ethereum has been underperforming, this could be your answer. However, this also could be the reason of why Ethereum is about to take off. This very much is the bottom range for Ethereum here for this cycle. This is likely the bottom range for ETH. The low is down here at around 2,100. Why is this tweet ironically actually a good thing? Well, if you haven't noticed, the crypto market as a whole, especially recently, is very much so retarded. So Vitalik is now leaning into this culture instead of trying to fight it. So this is a very good sign, guys. This is huge, actually, for Ethereum. And it gives me a lot of confidence to say that Ethereum is going to break out violently from this range and finally clear $2,800 and then go ahead and attack the highs of this year up here at 4K. And of course, the all-time high is all the way up here at $4,868, and that will be surpassed as well. All right, so Ethereum, yes, it's been underperforming. It's been a brutal hold. Bitcoin, Solana, and many other coins have been outracing it big time. But this very likely is the bottom for Ethereum here. Because look, this trend line goes back to June of 2022. I said yesterday in the live how we were looking at Delicium AGI. We'll pull up that chart just for examples purposes, right? Delicium is on this trend line going back one full year. These lines, when they break, it means that it's the end of the bull market. We want to buy low and sell high as investors. So this is a 1 year plus trend line currently being tested, the bottom of it. Same thing on Ethereum. This is actually a 1.5 year trend line going back to June of 2022, right? We had a test over here in November 2022. We almost tested it over here in October 2023, the bottom 1 year ago. And here we are, right? Summertime bear market. We didn't quite reach the line, but I mean, we were pretty close to it. And knowing that trend lines are just areas of price, areas of key interest, right? Price went ahead and, it kind of tested the area of the line. These lines, when they break, it signals the end of the bull market, which means that they're not going to break right now. If you're in the camp that you think we are in a bull market and that prices are going too higher, what does this mean? It means that this is basically optimal timing for the future, the next quarter, the next 2 quarters, right? The next 3 to 6 months. Do not underestimate these macro trend lines. They are very powerful tools, and many altcoins, ETH, AGI, many others, they're on them. All right. So this is opportunity. If you do want to be a investor that likes to buy low and sell high, because these are, again, macro support trend lines going back 1 year. So anyways, yeah, really good stuff from ETH. This makes me very bullish, and we should have some good times ahead. Now, when Ethereum goes in pumps and it finally breaks 2,800, that's when we're going to go into a true frenzy in the market. Ethereum base, it's going to get really, really wild really, really quickly, right? Just like Solana's been on fire because Solana's doing well. When Ethereum does well, all the Ethereum betas, the Ethereum ecosystem, the base ecosystem, all the layer 2s, they start to pick up traction as well. So it's about to get super crazy in my opinion. And you can see Solana up here is getting into this $185 resistance. Once it clears this level at 185, it's going straight to the all-time high at 260. All right, so as long as Bitcoin doesn't spoil the party, the only way it could spoil the party currently would be by losing the $68,500 level as support. As long as this doesn't happen, everything is going much higher. We finally got this breakout, all right? Do not underestimate this. Do not underestimate many coins on macro support trend lines. And we haven't even discussed the bullish part of the market, right? If you look at the top gainers and losers, again, meme coins going absolutely wild, increasing in value by 50% in a day. Many coins on Solana, right? New launches doing 10x's, 20x's, 30x's. It's about to get even crazier, guys. It's about to get even crazier. But it's really important that you keep your composure during this and you stick to your plan, because it's super easy to get lost in the sauce and always chase for more. And in the end, you end up with nothing because you're constantly chasing for more and more and more. You have to understand that this is a risk asset class and pigs get slaughtered. So don't be a pig. Take your profit, pay yourself, make the gains real, change your life, right? Change your financial circumstances, but don't be a pig. Get out when it's time to get out, because it's about to get absolutely bananas if Bitcoin holds this breakout, which I do believe it will. Now, looking at some other altcoins, we have Dogecoin, which currently has a market cap of $24.5 billion. It's up 18% on the day. And this is all Elon Musk doing, which is a beautiful thing, right? Elon at the Trump rallies basically just shilling Doge on his Twitter account, just posting Doge memes. And here's Doge on the daily chart. Today's candle is actually this one. This candle just opened straight green bar on the open. Right, a wick down. What is this, like 0.2%, 0.5%, and it's rallied from the daily open over the past 2 hours, 5%. So this is in a huge kind of parabolic trend currently. This is the weekly chart, and don't forget what Dogecoin can do. This chart doesn't go back in time. Let's go pull up a chart of Doge going back further. Wow, Coinbase only listed Doge after it rallied at the top. That's pretty funny. Or after it topped, actually. Here we go. Don't forget what Doge can do. It can increase in value very rapidly for short amounts of time. This is one of these short amounts of time. Will it make a new all-time high? It's possible. I wouldn't underestimate Elon. I also wouldn't be shooting for the stars. Max I would be looking for is the 0.27 to the 61.8, and that's at 92 cents to $1.16 for Doge. But realistically speaking, I think there's a very strong chance that it's going to 2x rapidly to this golden pocket resistance up here at 30 cents. All right, so this is your kind of midterm target for Doge. Yes, there's the highs up here at 22. But these likely get taken, and the next magnet for the Dogecoin price is up here at 30 cents. And we will articulate that by putting a nice magnet on our chart here. All right, 30 cents for Doge coming in hot. Of course, granted, Bitcoin holds the breakout, but I do expect it to. Anyways, very exciting times, guys. Let me go ahead and catch up with our live chat and see what's going on here. Shout out to Fiat Hater. He says, happy Monday, Connor. Hold the line, Bitcoin, indeed. Hold that line, 68.5 thousand. We got Rahul Guru in the building. He says, smash that like button. Yes, sir. And we got Reginald Nunez. He says, this is it. Bitcoin is ready to 100K at the end of this year. I agree. It certainly seems like this is it. We got Fiat Hater saying the monthly Bitcoin chart is a thing of beauty. So October was real, huh? October was a real thing. This is the October candle here on the monthly. It's looking pretty good. Let's get rid of this. It's looking pretty good. All right, we got that dip down at the start of the month. Nice wick. Recoup the monthly open. Straight green bar. And good chance this does actually take out the highs here. Don't be shocked when it takes out the highs within the next 3 days. We got Maverick. He says, take us to the promised land, brother. I'm doing what I can, brother. I'm doing what I can up here. I'm just a little guy, but I'll keep showing up. We got Kazuya. He says, hi, Connor. Can you share some entry prices for Keycat and Rio as well? Good question there. We can certainly do that. Let's go take a look at those coins. So first one is Keycat. By the way, ticker Bitcoin, trying to reclaim this line here. We can redraw this. Actually, no, we can't redraw that. We'll do that in a second. First, we'll look at Keycat. All right, let's find some entries on Keycat. Well, here's your entry. It's already on the chart. Price has wicked into this area. It's at 28.6 million market cap. So you have to watch here because it's actually on this line. So oftentimes the power of 3 rule will play out, and you have 1 touch, you got 2 touch, and you got the 3rd touch here. Nice pump, rejected at the highs. Okay, so it's come back down to the support trend line. Now look, there's a very strong chance this is your entry down here, like where current price is. I wouldn't one clip it. I would say for Keycat, you're buying low here, right? You're buying a beautiful retracement. I'd say it's lower than the golden pocket if I put the fib on the chart. I would go heavier if price did dip back down into the green area, closer to a 25 million market cap. If you do believe in this meme coin, and I do think it is one of the higher potential coins on base currently. So that's Keycat, quite simple and easy, being that the analysis has been done prior. And we're just kind of simply going off of what we saw previously. And, this daily demand zone has held up so far, but now it's kind of on this trend line. And good chance the line does hold, but if you do see a break, a whale could sell and want to buy something else. It will sell its Keycat, come into this green. That's your optimal entry. And then the Relio network, Rio. This chart. So a lot of these fundamental coins are still vastly underperforming. Rio is certainly one of them, and Rio, of course, got hit with some FUD back here on October 11th when a community proposal to change the tokenomics was announced. With that, when it comes to Rio entries, so on the 12-hour, I actually did this wrong. And let me explain why this is wrong. So I should have isolated this 12-hour candle, right? This rally and then this red pullback, and then the rally from that. This is the breaker I should have isolated. And this makes a lot more sense. Of course, hindsight, but we could have spotted this earlier. But this retracement was simply a test of this order block. This was a reaction to these wicks and also the order block, but this is just kind of testing the bottom levels of the block. So I'd say for Rio down here, I mean, look, granted that as long as people don't keep dumping this token because of FUD, which I don't think they will, you know, price has done a pretty good job stabilizing. Not the greatest job because it is down 30% in 8 days, over the past 8 days. But, you know, we've seen these tokens drop, say, 50, 60% when they get hit with FUD, which it actually did. The FUD started here. And yeah, so this one dropped 45%. But anyways, entry for Rio, it would be down here at 70 cents. Unless something really bad happens, it will come back down to the lows at 50 cents. But as of now, I am quite bullish on things. We have Bitcoin dominance getting very close to that 60% level. If this shoots up to 61, 62, altcoins, at least the fundamental ones that don't move in tandem with Bitcoin, meme coins do, and then some fundamental plays do, like say Tau. But yeah, if Bitcoin dominance comes up here to 61, 62, 63%, altcoins can continue to get slaughtered for a period of time here before this reverses. So be wary of that with any coin. But with Rio, you're in a level at 70 cents, and you also have one just lower at around 50 cents. Right? So those are your levels, Kazuya. We got Vinay Kumar. He says, "Was bro, man?" Not sure what you're saying there, brother, but good to have you here, Vinay. And we got Toby Wales. He says, "Connor BNB looks very good." Yeah, this does look very good. Very obvious horizontal resistance level. You had this one new all-time high, immediately revert back, liquidate all the longs down here to 400 on August 5th, triple bottom on September 6th, and you're on all the daily moving averages, right? So this is coiling up for a massive move. It comes down to, are you bullish or bearish? Obviously, we're bullish here at Crypto Empire. The bears are currently crying. And we've been bullish this whole time. So yeah, Doge is looking for a break, or sorry, not Doge, BNB. You might get away with the stop there if this is the real breakout, which there's a very good chance it does at 563. If you want to play it safer, I would keep that 200 daily EMA in play. And there's a chance you get a fake out down here before a V reversal. So for risk management purposes, be wary of that 542 level. But yeah, this BNB chart, it's ready for $1,000 plus. Here are your targets, 827 to 985. Ladradoodle, thoughts on the stock MicroStrategy weekly parabola looks wild. So MicroStrategy is the traditional finance version of Bitcoin. So being that Bitcoin is in its bull market cycle and MicroStrategy has been buying billions of dollars, that's why MicroStrategy is increasing so rapidly in price. Now, this is not magic by any means, but this fib is a good tool. You can see the 0.27 extension here Price tapped it exactly. Pull back, rally directly to the 61.8 now. At $261 for MicroStrategy. The high of today was 259.50. All right, so this 61.8 is kind of price discovery resistance. Probably profit taken here. But if Bitcoin's about to break out to price discovery, this is going to continue in price discovery. Remember the old turkey from Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. The old turkey. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it right now. Old Turkey, Reminiscences of a Stock Operator book. It's a book from the 30s or something like that. The old turkey is famous for saying, it's a bull market, you know. All the people in the stock exchange are asking the old turkey for tips on how he's trading so well. His answer every time, it's a bull market, you know. What does this tell us? The trend is your friend until the very end. This is not top. The trend is your friend. And the level that I have here is the 1618 at $360. So likely the rally does continue to this level. There will be pullbacks along the way, but yeah, MicroStrategy, it's a direct beta to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's about to break out, MicroStrategy will continue its trajectory higher. We get these periods of risk on briefly for a couple of months, every so often, every few years or so. This is one of those times. This is one of those risk on times. So embrace it and just remember the old turkey. It's a bull market, you know. Anyways, Labradoodle, I hope that helps. We got Fred Vasquez says, do you already check Grass? So Grass, new airdrop. A lot of people are bullish on the tech. A lot of people are fudding it, saying the airdrop sucks, stuff like that. Typical airdrop stuff. That's what happens when people get tokens for clicking the button and using the protocol early. Nobody's happy as a result. Anyways, have I checked Grass this live stream? No, I haven't. I did not farm this airdrop either. And here's your chart so far. Not a lot to work with here. And I would say that 67 cents is going to be a level of interest to work from if you see price come back down. Good chance it sweeps if it's going to go higher. But yeah, I'm not interested in this coin. In a crypto world full of 15,000 coins, Grass is just not something that I'm interested in personally. And we got Michael DJI Manor. He says, welcome back, Connor. Hope all is still going well with you. Yes, it is. Hope you're not surprised that Bitcoin just touched 70K. I'm definitely not surprised. I think this is just the beginning of bigger things to come when Trump finally comes. I'm in complete agreement with you, Michael. Complete agreement. And we got Fiat Hater. He says the last two cycles, ETH always looked dead before it pumped. It's retarded. All right, so some further fuel for the bullish case now for ETH again. 1 year plus macro bull market trend line here on ETH going back to 2022. Do not underestimate it. Don't fight it. Yes, ETH has been underperforming, but this is likely the bottom range for it. So it's been brutal, but this is likely the worst of it. But at large, like this is very exciting for Bitcoin. It's very exciting for things like Dogecoin. But many coins are still heavily underperforming, and right, even Pepe is still below 1.0. Right, Pepe broke out here at the end of September with the rate cuts, topped out in supply, and the whole month long of October, it's just been kind of chopping around. It did rally hard. This was like a 30-40% move. 30% here, pull back, 22%. But even Pepe, right? A lot of coins whiff is looking pretty good actually. But don't be mad right now if your coin isn't doing what you want it to do. Understand that there will be a rotation. Meme coins, again, have definitely messed with the liquidity. It's very fragmented now. But I think the cream will rise to the top, and many fundamental coins will rise. So I wouldn't get frustrated if your coins aren't moving. Most altcoins aren't, actually. If we're being straight up, if we're being real, which we are here at Crypto Empire, most altcoins aren't doing jack yet. But that will change in due time. And ETH is going to be a good indication of when that's going to change. We got Dre. He says, it's time, mofos. It's time. And we got Rhythm 19. What's your buy levels for Tectum? I haven't checked the TET chart, but I know off of memory that $10 is a very important level. Let's check. Okay, so it's below 10. Pretty interesting move. This is the daily candle today, right? This one just opened 2 hours ago, this little green bar here, 29th of October, still the 28th where I am. But nonetheless, here on TET, you did sweep all of this. I don't believe you can trade TET anywhere on perps. This is purely spot. Yeah, purely spot for Tectum. But nonetheless, right, price swept these lows and put in a nice hammer candle on some decent volume as well, right? If you compare the volume of October, since October 10th, it's been very lackluster compared to this daily candle with this hammer. So that's actually quite bullish. So anyways, buy level for Tectum. And the low is exactly at $8 of this candle. So buy levels for Tectum. This pattern, you call it the schlong kind of, right? Because it's like a it's like a dipping, and then it gets morning wood and just pumps. I didn't coin that either. Another trader actually coined that term. But yeah, this could be a schlong here. Anyways, let's answer the question. Buy levels for Tectum. I mean, this looks like a bottom candle to me, potentially. Tectum, I mean, it's been weak. It's been really, really weak, right? It's been weak as Vitalik. So with that, don't be shocked if it comes back down to the lows. I really wouldn't want to see that, especially as a TET holder. But yeah, a low market cap coin like 50 mil. And with that, a lot of volatility will ensue. So yeah, you have 650 down to 550. But yeah, I mean, below $10 is a buy level for Tectum, right? If you think this is going to 100 plus minimum, a 10x, which I think it is minimum, below $10 is a buy level for Tectum. And Amsterdam says, hi, Connor. Greetings from Amsterdam. Makes perfect sense. Your name is Amsterdam, huh? Good to see you, Amsterdam. And we got Topi. He says he caught Doge. He's up 250%. There you go, Topi. Killing it as always, man. Not surprised. And Alexandra says VB. I guess that means Vitalik Buterin. I'm not sure. Armando says, thank you always for content. Can you chart Graphlink GLQ? Well, you're welcome, Armando. All right. I like this chart better. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting here. By the way, this is what happens when a schlong doesn't actually work out. Anyways, here for GLQ Graphlink. Let's not complicate this, guys. Let's not complicate this. What do we have? We got a top in March. We got a downtrend of I mean, to the bottom, 136 days. So basically 4.5 months of downtrend. You can see the market structure change when price lost this support. Double bottom. This was the neckline breakout. Reclaim the trend line, retest, make a higher high, pull back now back to this trend line. Okay, so the low on this chart, this isn't the low. The low is actually down here. So a higher low here is extremely bullish for GLQ. This is a higher time frame breakout, and it's also just the retest of This neckline. Yeah, this neckline just here. So it's looking really good here on GLQ. Bump and run. So breakout, bump, retest, and run is what I see on GLQ. We got Declan Wyatt saying smash that like button. Yes, sir. All day Dre, smash the like. Guys, smash up that like button. It goes a super long way. It helps me out a ton. Smash it up. Thank you for your support here at Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. Hope you guys have been enjoying the daily live streams and getting a lot out of them. Rahul says, dig on base. Doge and Glasses is about to pump. Yeah, so sleeper pick here for sure. Dig up 25% on the day. I mean, it's not about to pump. It's been pumping. So congrats if you were, congrats if you never lost conviction on this one. Look, with Doge pumping, with Doge potentially making a new all-time high, or at least going back into its region from last cycle at the top, something like this, or if we're going to talk about like Murad's list and like his conviction points, all that, being able to survive multiple crashes, this checks out to me. It's a bull market, you know. It's looking pretty good here in Doge and Glasses. I mean, it's such a low market cap at 360K, where it's going to be volatile in both directions. But right now, there's a nice bid happening, and it's getting bought up nicely. This is really just the start, and it did reclaim its accumulation lake structure, right? Support resistance flip. That was at 325K. It's above that. So with that, we've seen in the past, kind of every time it's above this level, it goes vertical, right? Just look at the chart. Pump, retrace, pump, retrace, pump, pump, retrace, pump, retrace. Here's the level again. I mean, let's see if history goes ahead and repeats and it pumps. I wouldn't be shocked. As a Doge beta, established meme, been around for 8 months. I wouldn't be shocked. We'll see. Anyways, let's continue on with some other news and relevant topics for the day. So here we have a tweet from Look On Chain. And Look On Chain says the Bitcoin price increased by 3.2%. Sorry, let me get rid of that. Rahul, hope that helped with Dig. So the price increased by 3.2% and broke through 70K. So a whale has withdrawn $40 million in Bitcoin from Binance 1 hour ago. And the whale withdrew $150 million from Binance in the past 5 days. And he's currently holding 350 million USD or 5,000 Bitcoins. What does this tell us? Well, it's just kind of more concrete proof that the whales are buying. The whales control this market, if you guys haven't noticed. So this is concrete proof that the whales are buying here. I don't have the chart up, but there's also concrete proof that miners aren't selling. And when miners hold, they do hold because they expect the price to increase so they can sell higher at a later date. There's just so many concrete proof items right now that this is a real breakout for Bitcoin. And here we are, we're at 71 now. This thing's going. It's going, guys. It is going. We're $3,000 away from the all-time high. Do you understand? Do you understand? Most guys just don't understand. I hope you do. You probably do because you've been watching this live stream daily. This is it, lads. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we have been waiting for. Also, in regards to the election, I talk about these political finance coins every day on the live stream. You got the Beta G Trump. Looks like it's ready to go, breakout. But you got the big boys like Trump up 20% on the day. Beautiful reclaim. Look, whether you bought it at the range low here at 160 mil or you bought it in this green box outlined at 150 to 100 mil, Or if you bought the bottom when I said it was the bottom at the end of September, I think this goes higher. I think this will break this resistance and head back up much higher leading into this election, probably put in a parabolic candle. Here we have our sketch. This red one's the main one that was drawn back here on the 30th of September. We're looking for the rally here into the election, which is just, 8 days away. And if Trump wins, this coin will send even further. If he loses, though, it could crash and burn pretty hard, but there's no risk without reward, right? And then the MAGA hat coin also doing quite well. Beautiful breakout. This one is outperforming Trump. We were talking about this one yesterday. But yeah, not surprised. Like, what else is there to say, guys? I mean, crypto is largely a waiting game, but the options always expire, right? There's always a time when things happen, right? There's vast amounts of time of nothing, and then there's times where coins move so hard, so fast, you can't believe it. We're in one of those times, and we're actually just starting one of those times. So yeah, these election coins are looking great. Ticker Bitcoin, it's up 25% on the day. Nice candle. Chart looks, I mean, this pattern up here looks somewhat similar to Trump in the sense he just double topped, retraced, came back into this zone down here. Yeah, look for ticker Bitcoin to move in tandem with the real Bitcoin. This one's going to blow like a whale, like a whale's blowhole. It's going to explode. Do not fade this breakout. This is a weekly chart we're looking at here on ticker Bitcoin. Don't fade it. This is also a Murad coin pick. It's a cult coin. It's going to go high. It's going to go much higher than it is now. Yeah, the trenches are alive. The trenches are alive. Let's see. Base Toshi. Look, if you want to buy low and sell high, this is low. Do with that information what you will. NPC looking to hold this level up here at 3 cents basically and go into price discovery further. But yeah, the trenches are alive, guys. Bobo the bear in a bull market. So a coin like Bobo, obviously it's a meme coin. But yeah, this one, when it takes off, it's going to take off violently. Here's your daily price chart. Kind of an opposite, right? You had the bottoming. Now you have all this consolidation at the same support resistance flip level here. So I would say as long as Bobo can hold this, it's looking pretty good. Let's look at this actually. Let's look at this chart. Whoops, we didn't want to do that. So here, you can see that we've basically come back down and we've tested this very, very critical support level for Bobo the bear. Now, I don't want to see it come back into the manipulation red area down here. So with that, we really want to see this support level hold. But being it's a meme, crazy things can happen. But yeah, I'm bullish on this meme still, if you guys were wondering. Still holding it. And yeah, I'm looking for a nice expansion move in this green area here. And realistically, we can extend this box till around March, April. All right, we'll put this at the end of April. More likely than not, depending on how things go here, right? Typically, we see a huge boom Q4, Q1. And then the sell in May effect, sell in May and go away, is very real. So if that happens, I think, planning to be in heavy profits realized by the time April, May comes around is a good idea to have in your head currently. All right, don't get lost in the sauce. As I was saying earlier, pigs do get slaughtered. Don't overstay your welcome. Very important stuff. Make the money real because there's about to be a whole lot of it. It's impossible not to make money in a bull market. You need to understand that. But it's very possible to give all the gains back. You got to make it real. Pigs get slaughtered. Here we have a nice humor meme. All the Spider-Man fans will like this one. So here's Peter Parker. And, he's talking to his crush. She's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trading AI coins. She's like, Peter, I'm getting married. Get away from me. Get out of my life. Yes, this is what most people think about. This is what most people think about the trench warriors. It is what it is. Some humor for the day. Some more humor. I don't think you guys can hear it, but Janet Yellen got asked, how concerned are you about the long-term status of the dollar? Literally, as she got asked, how concerned are you about the impact of the dollar status long-term? The sign for the Department of Treasury fell off of the podium and smashed on the floor and made a very loud noise. Reality is stranger than fiction. Wild stuff. Also, here's Jeff Bezos, basically the owner of the Washington Post, which is just spits out complete garbage articles all day long. Well, he basically said that people have completely lost trust in the media. I'm certainly one of them. Haven't believed the news in, what has it been, 6-7 years now. Yeah, when I was like 19, I was like, wait, people really believe this? But here, Jeff Bezos is basically saying that the media is biased. Most people believe that. Anyone who doesn't isn't paying attention to reality. And those who fight reality lose. That's a very important line. Those who fight reality lose. How can we relate this back to the crypto market currently? Those who fight reality lose. Well, what's the reality right now? The reality is that Bitcoin has broken out of an 8-month range. 8 months of nothing. It broke out higher. It's about to touch the all-time high. The reality is this is a new uptrend with higher lows, as you can see here in the chart. Higher highs, higher lows. Okay, so the reality is that this is real. Anyone who doesn't see this is currently paying scant attention to reality. And I'm not talking about the news here. I'm talking about Bitcoin and the crypto market. The bears are completely wrong. They had a nice time over here over the past 8 months. They've been trying to short it this whole way up, calling for the 50s. But their squigglies ain't working out too much. Reality is an undefeated champion. Anyways, also relating back to the US dollar, it's a reality that the monetary system is corrupt to the core and it's crumbling down. It was established 100 years ago. Even the infrastructure, right? If you look at all the houses built, most houses in the US, they were built, at least in the area where I live, in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. All this infrastructure is crumbling down. The dollar is crumbling. Bitcoin is the reality of the future, guys. Obviously, this doesn't relate to like right now, current day. It's going to take a while, over decades. But still, you get my point. You get my point. Don't fight reality. This is very real. All right. Let's take a few more questions, see what's going on here in our live chat. Fiat Poor says, let's go. Thanks for the content, Connor. You're welcome, man. Cricket Critic, this bull run will last until when? I already answered that question, so we answered that already. Again, playing your exits now. Sell in May and go away is traditionally real. So if we get this explosive rally and things go wild, end of this year, early next year, don't overstay your welcome. You make good money, you take that money. Shout out to Roy, Mr. Torch, rock and roll, yes sir. 71K. Rashid says, hey Connor, actually the 70.5K scares me. The range we have been in is horrible. Can't wait to finally break out. Yeah, we haven't really broken the highs just yet, but I'm sticking with my analysis of flipping and holding 68.5K because in my eyes, that's the key resistance. This current zone we're in from 69 up here to the all-time high at 74. It's quite thin. I'd say it's thick up here at 74, but this price is moving through it like butter, like a hot knife through butter. Which is why that level at 68.5 has been the main level here at Crypto Empire for us for Bitcoin. So I wouldn't let this scare you. Even if we reject here at 71, as long as we hold that 68.5K level, we're golden, boys. We're riding off until the sunset, into the sunset. So I understand where you're coming from, Rashid Amir, but trust the chart here. Trust the chart. Dre says, get your space helmets on. Yes, sir. Get them on. Joey Joe says, Sooie Beaver's looking good. Sooie meme coins are super hot. Not the Chinese beaver. We want the Sooie beaver. All right, this is a new launch. 1 week or 5 days old, actually. 600K market cap. Joey Joe, this could be a play. I mean, nice chart. 5 days old. Yeah. I mean, as with all memes, only risk a few percent of your portfolio maximum. Understand that it could very well rug pull and go to zero any moment, but this doesn't look too bad. Yeah, Sooie. Damn, the beaver. Hynex says, never taken the sell-in may go away as a joke. It's odd how kind of reliable it's been over the years, huh? Every time, basically. Every time. We got Fred. He says, cheers, mate, for at least checking out Grass. It was a good $200 for an extension browser, but yeah, too many plays out there. Yeah, well said. And Ryan Bauer says, what up, Connor? Appreciate you, bro. Let's go. Thank you, Ryan, for your support, guys. Be sure to smash up that like button. It goes a very long way here at Crypto Empire when you hit the like. So do me a solid, hit that like button. Thank you very much. MD's asking for Fox token. So we got asked about this one yesterday. Coinbase coin. Violent parabolic pump. Currently in a bit of a retrace. So let's pull our fib from high to low. And exactly at 5 cents is your golden pocket level. Yeah, that makes sense. Really, from 5.4 down to 5 cents. If you want to buy Fox, I would set your limits down there. Coincidentally enough, that would also be a perfect retest of your daily 200 EMA, which is currently exactly at 5 cents. And shout out to Armzilla. CCS, what do I think of Vanry? Again, I mean, this coin, right? This used to be Terra Virtua TVK. It probably will pump, but I don't love the coin. Now, again, when it comes to buying low and selling high, there's no debate that this is low. This is also filling the wick from the August 5th crash, as one can see just here. Filling that wick, and it's also below this huge support level. So this could be a kind of a Bobo fractal where you have the chopping around, you got the manipulation, then you got the expansion. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case here. Many altcoins, right, that aren't a meme are underperforming. Like I said earlier, they're not moving. And this is certainly one of them. So yeah, that's Vanry. Good chance this could be the lows. Maybe it sweeps the wick down here at 6.7, but if we're buying low and selling high, this is low. Definitely not my favorite coin. Like, I wouldn't buy this, but just go based off of the chart, it's pretty low. And I mean, look, it's in a demand zone. It's deviating from this major support level. So if you like this coin, I mean, look, it's in a pretty good there's value here is what I'm trying to say. There's value. There's value to be had. And Joey Joe is asking for SHA coin, SHAICOIN. SHA or SIA? Shy? Joey Joe, I'm not sure if your spelling is correct, sir. Not sure about that one. And Fiat Hater, how many lives does Cat have left? So I like that. I like this. This thing might have like 8 more lives, man. It's got that bullish divergence. I believe this is your, what is that? Okay, the 100 simple on the 4 hours. This gold EMA, perfect touch of that here. So look, with Cat, it looks good. It looks good. Heavy consolidation of your moving averages in our level here. X marks the spot. Bullish divergence. We have many things to go off of here that are pointing in one direction, and the direction is up. Trust the chart. What more needs to be said? And Zachy says everything goes to zero versus Bitcoin. True. I won't deny that, but I will say that assets can outperform Bitcoins for short amounts of time. So if you're able to buy an asset and it vastly outperforms Bitcoin in a short amount of time, and you can sell it when it's outperforming, you can actually gain more BTC, holding everything, not everything else, select assets. But you have a very strong point, which is why you have to understand that all this AI meta, like the GOAT, this one, Gnon, was a complete scam, rug pull, right? Shilled by Ansem and like everyone on crypto Twitter, all your favorite influencers. The point I'm making here is that all of this is this rug pull, right? This was the hottest thing over the weekend. It was the best thing since sliced bread, GPT-2 over the weekend. Look at it now, right? You had all the guys on Twitter. 30x, did you catch it? Did you fade me? It's at 0 now. A lot of this is going to keep on repeating. I'm actually going to make a full Solana trench trading guide. It'll be out this week, just to get a lot of your mindset right when it comes to this meme coin casino. Because if you don't have the correct mindset, it's going to be hard to win. But yeah, you got a point, Zachy. You got a point, man. But you can still outplay it. And Bluff City breaks, Moonwell going ape mode. It's been going ape mode. Yeah, I mean, it's just following its trajectory. This is a parabolic trend. Let's get the parabolas out. It's been a while. Let's get them out. Let's get them out, guys. All right, so there's your parabolic trend currently for Moonwell. Nice rounded bottom here. We're using this as an anchor point over here on the 9th of October. And this is in a heavy parabola. Many assets will be in these, likely in the not so distant future. So when it comes to these, we want to utilize fib extensions. Also, trend lines extended to the right based off of previous resistance. Now we'll start with fib extensions. So you're taking over the 0.27 now. You got the 61.8 up here at 12, the 1.68 at 19. Okay, so these are your levels from current price to work off of. Mark those. You also want to utilize, like I said, you want to utilize trend lines, resistance ones extended to the right. And for well, pictures change depending on the chart you're on. I mean, look, so here's well. This is the line. Here's your higher time frame resistance line. It's got 2 touches, so it's established. This is a real trend line. So it's coming into this now. By the way, this is leading the market. So understand, it likely will top before many other coins. Look at Tau versus all the other AI coins at the start of this year as an example of a leader topping before all the other coins in the same niche sector. Okay. Now let's get into this. So do I think it's going to top out here? No, I don't. What I see happening is these lines can break. And when they break, that's when it actually goes completely ballistic, which then leads to a top. So watch this on Moonwell. Watch it come to, this is the 61.8 extension as well here. All right, so expect heavy profit taking. If you've been in this from the lows, I would take profit here above a 10x. The Coinbase guys are definitely going to do that. All the VCs, whoever, big funds, smart money, however you want to describe them, they're probably going to look to sell up here. But if it pulls back and then it ends up breaking this line, look for it to go parabolic straight up. You got to sell that pump. You got to get out on that pump because that will probably top before most things. That's how I see Moonwell right now. It is for sure one of the better performing altcoins on the market. It is in a parabolic uptrend. If we look at a lot of coins, they're not, which is what leads me to believe it will top before many other assets currently. But yeah, I mean, stuff like Saga, right, hasn't retraced the pump. Many coins, ZRO as well, right? A lot of these coins still vastly underperforming. vastly underperforming. So don't get too discouraged right now if your bags aren't pumping, right? Caspa as well. Many coins, it's not their time just yet. Near Protocol is still in this massive cup and handle on the higher time frames. Do not get discouraged right now if your coins aren't moving. It's really mostly meme coins and Bitcoin, but their time is coming. Okay, so just trust the process here is what I can tell you. Heavy Chevys. By the way, Bluff City break has been in since 0.005. So GG, man. Well played, brother. Heavy Chevy says, I wanted more options besides CRO and Robinhood. I hit one Soul Trenches pump AI coin, but all the rest were rug pulls. Started on Deck Screener. Luckily, I didn't give all profits back waiting for vid. Yeah, that'll be out shortly, man. But that's most people's reality in the trenches. You have to understand you need to be at your computer all day long if you're playing the Solana trenches. You can't get up, or you got to be in, like, it requires full attention. So work, class, if you're a student, whatever, you got to be all the time. So understand that as well if you want to play that game. It's a very demanding game to play. That's going to require your full attention all the time, man. But yeah. Bluff City, he's in 7-figure profits on Moonwell. Well, if that's the case, shoot a DM when you take profit, and we'll go ahead and short the market together, man. Let's see, RP, Cats X Hamster. Okay, so Cats. I'm going to assume it's the one listed on Bybit Spot. This is what you want to see if you're holding this coin. You want a lake. You want an accumulation lake. And yeah, I mean, it got this breakout, right? So that's something. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. It needs to reclaim this level here, 0.00005. But that's what you want to see if you're holding that coin or you want to buy it. New one here, X Empire. Telegram coin. $38 million market cap. Very slow new chart. So look, it looks stabilized. And it's at the bottom of its range. If we're going to buy low and sell high, again, we'll always revert back to that statement. This way, when 2 months from now, prices are sky high compared to where we are currently, I'll be saying the same thing. We want to buy low and sell high. Keep that in the back of your mind as we go along here over the next few months. But if we're going to buy low and sell high, this is low. This is a 1 hour chart. This thing is 4 days old, but it looks like the selling has stabilized. The volumes died down. So I don't know how long it's going to accumulate for, but if this is a bullish coin and it's going to do well, you don't want to see a huge red dump. That just means some insiders sold it and took the money, which is the case here with many memes. You don't know what's going on. But if that's not going to happen, then this likely will be a good buy point. And then there's no info on this coin. a game. All right, we got some Crypto Empire community members. Shout out Obi-Wan playing. And Hamster is your last one, which is another Telegram thing, I believe. Game. Yeah. I don't know how long it wants to go like this for. It's in a consolidation, right? These were all consolidations, which led to more dumpage. I mean, it's hard to tell with this thing, right? You don't know if it wants to come all the way back down here. All we can really do is pull a fib and see if it respects that. And it's already not respected every fib level except for the 88.6. So this is your kind of last hope, I'd say, at 0025. Or it could get pretty ugly. But that's Hamster. That is Hamster. Bluff City breaks. I'm a nice person. I don't like doing big sells like Jeets. Don't worry, man. Yeah, I mean, if you're a whale, I'm sure you know how to sell, right? Shout out Kylo the Dog in the building. What's going on, Kylo? BDORAE. All right, we'll look at that. Not sure what it is. Beautiful. I mean, this is what you want to see as a base meme. This one launched end of August. I mean, look, this is it required conviction to buy down here. It looks like that X Empire chart we were looking at, right? Kind of just dead sideways, not doing much. You either take the risk when it's not doing anything, or you can FOMO later. It's better to take the risk when it's not doing anything. It's still low at 760K, but look, I'm not sure what's going on with this coin. It's just a meme. But I mean, hey, beautiful move. Beautiful move here. It is up 20x in a month, basically. So nice. This thing was hanging out low for a long time. It takes conviction to buy a coin at a 50K market cap. GG, Kylo. Well played, my man. Let's see. Heavy Chevys. I like to gamble a little. I do mutual funds, stocks, Bitcoin. Moved from ETH to Uniswap. That's why I asked earlier about Uni. I'm a rookie in these waters. Well, you've probably been doing this a long time, man. Right? If you mainly stick to mutual funds and stocks. And I know my target demographic here in the channel. Let's look at that real quick. Just so you guys can get some perspective. I don't mind showing this. I don't mind. All right. So here's the channel analytics. The past month, the past 28 days, we have female viewers 1.9%. Male viewers 98.1%. The largest demographic is 35 to 44 years old. And really, it's mainly 25 to 54. So if you guys were wondering who watches Crypto Empire, here it is. Kylo, we looked at Dig earlier. Yeah, Doge derivative, Doge beta. The stars are aligning for that one. Oh, you're a rookie in the Soul Waters. Yeah, the Soul Waters are nuts. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream now. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hour and 10 minutes. I honestly didn't check the time once. Time flew by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Smash up the like button if you did enjoy it. And I'll see you tomorrow. It's a bull market, you know. Don't hate it. Don't date it. Just trade it. Don't fight the trend. I'll see you tomorrow.